different people approach research in tourism in different ways. So some people look at the business or management aspects of tourism, and other people look more at the social science aspects. So I come from a background in psychology and education, so I look particularly at the social science aspects. And my research has focused mainly on visitors to various tourism and leisure activities or events or environments. And in particular, those that focus on connecting people with their natural or cultural heritage. So I've done a lot of work in museums, zoos and aquariums, botanic gardens, national parks, ecotourism and wildlife tourism. And this particular project that I'll be talking about today has focused on trying to find a way to capture and quantify the visitor experience. So when people come to a museum or a zoo or aquarium, there's a lot of different kinds of experiences that they might have. In the past, we've focused a lot on what people learn from these sorts of experiences, but people come for a lot of different reasons, and it's not always about learning. So there's a range of other kinds of experiences that people might have. They might appreciate a piece of art, they might make an emotional connection with a story that they hear or an animal that they see. They might come for a nice, good quality time with their friends or family, or just to relax and get away from the demands of their everyday life. So all of these different types of experiences are important to visitors. And this project is about trying to measure those different experiences. And there's a number of reasons why we think it's important to do that. One is a benchmarking thing. It enables one institution to be able to compare the kind of experience that they offer with other places. There's also an evaluation aspect, so you can take baseline measures of the kind of experience that people are having. Then you can make some changes to an exhibit or to the way you're presenting something, and see what impact that has on the visitor experience. And of course, most important for me and my PhD students is the research aspect. So being able to quantify the visitor experience means that we can do a lot more research, and we can look at what are the factors that facilitate certain types of experiences. How do different groups differ in the kinds of experiences they have, and what are the consequences of different kinds of experiences in terms of the benefits that people take away with them, and how satisfied they are with their experience. So all of those things need some way of measuring the actual experience that people have, the way they're responding to the environment and to what's being presented to them. So that's what the research has been trying to do, and we've done it using an adjective checklist, which is a simple and quick and even enjoyable way of getting people to respond and tell us about the experience that they've had. And we then score that so that people get a score on each of 15 different dimensions. Then by putting together a number of different people who've been to the same site, a pattern starts to come out about the kinds of experiences that each different site best supports. And so you can get differences between sites. And if you're interested, I can show you how this might look. So this is just a comparison between an art museum and a botanic garden. And the 15 different dimensions are down here, and each one varies. So you can see the botanic gardens came out really strong on this particular dimension, which is all about having a peaceful kind of relaxing experience. Whereas the art museum came out really strong here, which is making a connection with something that you see or hear about. So just by looking at those patterns, you start to learn a bit more about what people are experiencing when they come to your site. Well, I think the most important kind of support the school offers is giving us the opportunity to work with other people who have similar interests. So most of my research is done in a team, and it's having those other team members around that really helps to expand and extend what one person can do on their own. The school's also great in providing financial resources. There's lots of, and the university as a whole, there's lots of different things that you can apply for. And it's great that when you're able to publish your results, some of the rewards of that publication come back to the individual researcher, so you can then use that to support even further research. The school has really good links with industry, so it's really great to know that the results of your research can be communicated to the people who might be able to use them. And the school provides lots of training sessions so that you can learn new research methods and get input from experts in the field and really develop your own skills professionally.